Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got a big mission ahead of us. Experiments continue. And I forget I think it was called Catch the Runner on the Terror from the Void mod when we did this. And on that mod, it was a tough one. And we're going to find out and be able to compare now. And I've got to admit, this is the latest in-game time that I've ever attempted this mission. So we'll see if that adds to any toughness, and we'll compare. Was it tougher on the mod or the base game here on this mission? Let's get this going. I think the date time is close enough, but this is a set, modded mission, so I don't know that the date timer means anything on this particular one. So we're just going to get in here and do it. We have located one of the escaped lab specimens. It is vital to capture this Acheron and kill all Pandorans in the area so we can extract it safely. Now, I think we've already captured an Acheron at some point. Well, let's check, as a matter of fact. It feels like we must have caught one at some point. Do we have one in? Oh, maybe we haven't. You know how I mix up my seasons. Maybe we haven't. So I guess our goal is capture. So with that in mind, we're going to have to make sure we have enough zapping tools with us, and or paralyzing pistols. And I kind of was looking initially at this team, the first three, and then jumping down here and kind of going the next, I think, four, and then I have room for one more and going there. And what we'll have to look at is make sure we have paralyzing options with our team to try and capture this Acheron. We shall find out. Let's get in here and check. As far as what you're equipped with, well, Smoothie, you do have a zapper. And seeing as how you are a cross between a sniper and a berserker, you may be asked to run a little closer than one might normally run a quote-unquote sniper. So you seem fine and equipped for it. Steve Penine Elliott, you come with paralyzing neural pistol, so that's good. And we also switched you out. I think you had been carrying the New Jericho sniper rifle, and instead we're switching it up here since we're facing Pandorans to see if the Virophage sniper rifle can help us out. It's got the same range as the New Jericho weapon, so we're not losing anything aim-wise by giving that to you. Then we have a Duke Butterball with 2 laser turrets, which that's the reason alone I decided to bring him. Plus, in case it's a tough mission, we got some extra healing along to boot. And you have grenades, and if we've come up to Umbra, I got a handful of these things. So you know what I'm going to do? Take away the weak turret and give you one of these zappers also that you can equip once we place down a few turrets. Shane Marine Grunt, we're sitting you down on this one, and now you do if I need it. I can come back here and take your zapper if I decide that we need it. And Andrei, you are one of the heavies that I decided not to take. Soren Black, we could switch you out to a zapper, and maybe what we do I have any left down here, or do I need to grab that one? I think we need to grab that one, so let's go back and grab it. And I think I have somebody else with a shotgun, and you're more of a piercing shredding guy, I guess is the way we're going to run that with you. And now a piercing and a zapping guy also, and it allows you to carry one more grenade in the mix. And then we have Cecil. You're not going on this one neither. Oh, Vrantio Zeus is, though. We made sure he had his grenade launcher with him, so at least we have some ways to deal damage at a distance. The Destiny is going to be a welcome addition on what can be kind of a long map down that center roadway. And then finally we have Gandhi, and I haven't been spending my SP yet. We're going to go back and do that real quick. You're actually going to get strength so you can carry that one extra rocket for us. I hope your Devastator doesn't have too much malfunction on it. I really wish there was a way to check before going out. Paul Forrest Reynolds, I think we're taking you out too. You are fully loaded. And poison, since we're doing Pandorans, poison could help us on this particular one. And we also, I think the whole team either has Boots or Jet Jump or whatnot to combat in case we were facing that. Landon Avery, I think Yeah, you are going, and then our last one is Felipe. We'll come down here to you, Felipe. We'll double check to make sure your weaponry is okay. We have a Redemptor. Can't remember the malfunction, but I just feel it's nice to have that along. Plenty of grenades, goo boots, and do we want to spend anything for you? I think we'll hold on to that SP for your promotion. Now let's go back and double check everybody's SP. Landon Avery, carrying power is okay, but maybe we do go a pop of strength for you at this point, just so you can carry just a little bit more. And Paul Forrest Reynolds, nothing there to spend. We do have some expenditures here and there. It's been spent. And we also have something to spend here for you, Avrantios Zeus. Your strength's pretty good at 28, so I think we're going to go slightly into the pool just to get you a little more will. Soren Black, we can afford just for your dash ability. We're going with some will. Duke Butterball, no SP, no SP, no SP to spend. So, last thing to look at, I'm going to run through this fast, is let's just do a quick... oh yeah, that was the last thing I was going to do. Anybody who has delirium, we're going to cure going into this mission, so our will does not get affected, and we can afford to do it. And fortunately, there are no side effects in the base game for doing this. You just have to make sure you have the mutagens is all. There, and I think we're all in good shape now, and I think we are ready to do this mission. All items on this battlefield are automatically recovered because it's not an evac kind of a mission. So let's get down there and capture us an Acheron. All right, here we are. We apparently see an Acheron. That is the Acheron that we need to capture, all the way in the back. And let's just take a look at what we're dealing with. And it's pretty much, well, they can call reinforcements. So the sooner we can get this one, the better. And it's not got a lot of hit points, so yikers, it's going to be hard to take him out of action at that distance. Let's hope he charges. Let's hope he runs at us. Let's hope we get lucky. What we could do is, let's see. We may want to get some turrets down, and you are not a turret chucker, but the nice thing about this map is there's long corridors down here that the turrets can potentially shoot down. So I'm going to set one right here for kind of this half, and there's some little structures in between, and then we'll the ideal is we'll set another one over here next turn, and then we'll have both sides of the main street corridor covered by laser turrets. That would be kind of nice. That would be kind of ideal. Now we also out there have this. This is a big concern. And I'm hoping the Acheron, being so far back, I'm hoping the Acheron does not see us right away and is therefore not calling reinforcements right away. That's something I'm just crossing my fingers about. We definitely want to try dealing with that. And hopefully we have some folks that are close by and nearby. And the only thing you can see is that. And I don't know that we want to really wake him up yet. If he starts calling reinforcements right away, guess what? We're going to deal with him. Even if we don't. Oh, the objective is to capture it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see. Let's get some shots. Let's take a look at our snipers right off the bat and see if we can get a line somewhere along here. Is there... Yeah, it's really not going to be a line through there unless I get a quick aim through here with you, Paul.
I'm on the move.
And we're going straight abdomen as long as we have it in our sights, and we do. In fact, why don't... Well, actually, for a sniper rifle, it really doesn't matter. And just because he has so many, I'm going to do Marked for Death. It's going to eat away at our will. But anybody else that I can get a shot over here with, we'll do some extra damage. And it kind of set the Marked for Death without my knowledge. Yeah, it is. At least we got this one marked for death. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, and you know, somehow I have a habit sometimes.
I was born ready.
Oh boy, I have a bad habit of marking the wrong thing for death sometimes. Now, I don't know that we'll just kind of check the arc. Yeah, I didn't think it's gonna be a great arc and a great chance with that arc to be able to get it over there. Although, if we can kind of get through this line without hitting the building, it is something we are going to, just for shredding purposes, do.
On it.
I think there's enough of an angle that I don't have to, we'll still damage the thing without hitting the building. Let's hope. And that first one worked.
Here goes.
Here it goes. Let's go do the second one. Aha. Well, let's hope that for the final shot,
I hear.
there's nothing in the way.
Let's get this done.
Yeah, there's a little less building in the way. There's still plenty of building to hit, so we'll still go to the side. And we're very good at hitting the building right now. I mean, we are supremely good at hitting the building. In fact, we're so good at hitting the building that there's a floating panel up here high in the sky. Kind of like the old cartoons where, you know, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, you know, when they're, before they start falling, they kind of hang there in the air for a moment. Let's see. We can come here and not have a quick aim. So we don't quite have a quick aim shot for you, and I don't think there's a way to get an angle from here. I take that back. I saw an angle. So we have a quick aim from here, Steve Pennine. We're going to give it a go.
Here comes the Phoenix.
And it's not on the abdomen, but, you know, it's a good chance to hit.
Missed.
Oh, how? That was like, we're not playing XCOM here, folks. We're playing a different game, and we should have hit. I really think we should have hit. So I can bring you over here, potentially have a shot. I am doubting the greatness of what this shot will be, but we'll take a look with you, Smoothie. And it's going to come down to our assaults being able to get position with some of their big weapons, is what it's going to boil down to over here. Alright. And we got Soren and Landon and Felipe all ready to get motoring. Now I also, and unfortunately I don't think you're going to have a line with the Destiny. Let's take a look.
Check this out.
Yeah, the line for the Destiny just doesn't quite, you know, it looks like we might be able to hit the toe on one leg, you know, but if he moves, that's going to be a tough call. So maybe what we do is we just run you over for that single shot you can offer us, or we jump over for that single shot you can offer us, and you're a heavy by coming out this far. I'm not going to put you behind the tree. If stuff is around the corner, we're getting hit. But we can do a world of hurt from this position. And we see nothing. So, oh yeah, we see a blip though. Boy, do we see a blip. It better not be a multi-action claw that gets into us. Let's do some dashes with our assaults. And we're bringing you right here, Felipe. And we are going to take this shot. Now let's see. Malfunction rate is 2%. So, you know, I might end up doing that particular shot. Let's check it out first. I like that chance. All right, we may have just lucked out here. that we're going to take this guy out. Bleeding 30, he's going to bleed out. So we have no bombs coming our way. What I will do with my other guys over here, Landon Avery, you're one of them. Spending a lot of will this first turn, but these guys are, you know, quite awkwardly placed also. And what I'm leaning towards is with you, Felipe, taking that peek around the corner because we're going to well, if I onslaught you, though, you can't really move. So maybe I have, let's go check. Maybe I have another onslaughter back here, and I do. Let's dash up. Let's spend the will like we have it. And since it's like a nighttime time, hopefully since we aren't seeing them, they won't be able to see much of us either. So let's try a little onslaught here. And I like that. That means I can move you forward to here and possibly onslaught you again to take this shot.
Moving. More threats.
And let's take a close look at what we're dealing with here. And it's not a huge hit point kind of an enemy. So I think, and fair amount of armor though. And we will, if we don't kill it, have to worry about return fire. So not out of the woods on this one by any means. So we're coming close. We're probably going to risk the 4% malfunction. And we're going to onslaught you again. You're the one out front and center, Felipe. You're the one that's going to risk it if we can't kill it. But let's hope it doesn't. Well, you won't get shot if it malfunctions. But it did not. And with that in mind, I may run you into this corner. No, it's a corner on a pedestal. So we'll put you on a pedestal for the moment, just because you did get the kill. And Avrantios, we will not. Well, you know, why don't we war cry in case something else is also nearby? And I didn't notice any blast of the icon, so we're just going to be crossing our fingers that we're going to be okay. You're done. Duke Butterball, you're done. So what I'm going to do is set you over on this side so we can get that next turret down next turn. And I move my camera here myself because I want to see and get an indication. If he's calling reinforcements, I want to know. Sounded like a siren somewhere. We have a little Umbra fun out there. And his turn ended. I would hope that because he doesn't see us, that's the reason he's not calling reinforcements. So what we need to do is maybe get rid of this layer that's advancing against us, so we can then really focus down here on trying to work on the Acheron. So it would appear to be safe to be able to come up about this far and take some shots. Let's check our long range shot against this guy, because if we're going to turn him into an Acheron, I'd rather have him be an Acheron at this distance. Okay, that wasn't bad. Now we got this nice weapon in our back pocket. We also have a grenade, which I don't know if we can chuck it that far. Let's find out.
Let's see now.
We'd have to move a little farther forward. I'd say about 4 paces, like up to about there, if I want to get a purification grenade out. I don't want to. Well, we've kind of been out about that distance, and this guy didn't see us. Plus, we don't have that much in our way. But we're gonna come up this far, Landon, and see about a little fire shot. We're going to see if you can reach a flaming purification grenade first. That's the first check. And we can. In fact, there's another little surprise over there. So before we do and chuck this thing, we're going to take a few extra shots. The first shot I'm going to do is I'm coming back to my heavies. Coming back to you, Gandhi. And we're going to rely on a boom blast. And you're going to have to gain will after this boom blast. But I'm thinking of let's make this guy fall through the ceiling. See how badly we can hurt him that way. And it doesn't look like we... He's standing on the edge. We want him to jump. He is trying to decide if that's what he's going to do. Let's try plopping another one right there and see if we can get lucky. And a hit. But that floor, right where he's standing, he's got the one solid piece of floor that he's standing on. Oh, baby. And so he's still there. And we didn't even take off a claw. Now, Felipe, you at least see him. So we can take him out probably with this weapon. I would think, I would imagine. And let's give it a go. And then... you can give us a little more oomph on this guy that we've been trying to take out also. Oh, he's down. So the purification grenade all of a sudden doesn't seem that vital and that important. He's going to pop up as an Umbra soon enough. But, well, what we can do is a grenade over here to hurt these guys, following up with a laser. Okay, and so there's also something on these stairs that we've noticed also. It may, yeah, it looks like there's some blood stains there, so whatever it is, we've got it bleeding. And then what I'm going to do with you, Avrantios.
Taking action.
I think we'll take an eye. That's a Myrmidon champion, so taking off a claw is not enough. This is a shield bearer prime, so taking off a claw would make a difference. Let's see if we got enough oomph to do that. And we do. So the shield bearer's out of the picture. Now, kind of leaning towards backing you off now and overwatching against a you-know-what. What I may do is just throw a grenade and then back you off.
Doing it.
Just to get this guy, this Umbra burning. Yeah, but he didn't die by flames, so I think an overwatch from you would do better for us. In fact, a short range with this weapon can do a heck of a lot of damage to an Umbra. Would anything run? This guy's going to run away. This guy could be the wild card in that, but we have some snipers that maybe can take him out. And I don't know if my weapon can see. Let's see if there's somebody maybe in the way for this shot. Yeah, you're awful close, but let's aim it a little to the side, going for the carapace. And we don't have to worry about the claw breaking our overwatch. That was good. Now we know why we like these turrets. Speaking of turrets, let's get our next one down. And we'll decide what to do next. I'm not going to shoot at the Acheron yet to alert him to our presence. And we're going to hope one more turn goes by without him calling reinforcements. Do I see anybody else I need to shoot at the moment? No, but I think I will move my snipers forward a bit and do an overwatch in the direction of the you-know-what that could come running towards us. Smoothie, You once again, you know we need an overwatch against that thing. I'm trying to think. That'll be as good a line as any. We'll try to space it between our teammates. Of course, he can avoid it quite easily, but I don't want to hit ourselves in the backs either. And Paul Forrest Reynolds, let's do it. We can maybe squeak one through here also. We'll just have to get out of the way before we're able to shoot a turret next time. And then Duke Butterball. We'll get you into the fun.
Here they are.
Ooh, that was a good find, my friend. That was a good find, but you can't hit it. But what we will do, excuse me, what we will do is set out some overwatch over here for when it flies towards us. There it comes.
Steel on target.
Almost dead, but not dead. Oh, man. Did you see how weak it is? When we lost an arm, thank goodness we have a technician that... Ooh. I'm glad he's shooting at you in cover and not somebody else in the open. Like a... Well, he heard me. Another Myrmidon. Can he bite? Yes, of course. And now, thank goodness after they moved, the Siren frenzied. Help that guy move and hurt us some more. Doggone it. And it just called reinforcements. Thank you for moving towards us, Acheron. Ouch, we are just getting plastered. Alright. We got some problems out here. We have got ourselves some problems. And we're going to have to work on it. Now what have we got here? 750 hit points. Where is the biggest armor? Probably on the husk. It's only 10. It's only 10 all around. His torso and arms, well, they're hard to hit. Torso a little easier. So our pistols, is really why I was checking that. Our pistols could be effective. We just got to get rid of some other issues that are temporarily in the way. Now let's take a look at this Siren that decided to join the party here. It is a Banshee, so mind control is on the table. That's not necessarily a good thing, guys. That's not necessarily a good thing. We can get over here for a headshot with a Destiny if we needed it. And I'm just trying to think. We got the paralyzation guy. We need to capture this thing, and yet I'm moving ourselves farther forward. Isn't that the way it works?
Here goes.
And if I could just rotate and make sure that I'm focusing on that head, that would make me feel better. Okay, mind control at least is off the table. Now, let's start taking a peek at what we can hit. And I have no problem wearing this guy down a little bit. In fact, I have no problem just focusing on the head. And it looks like pretty much all of them missed, and there was a good chance all of them could have missed. And we have one more laser turret. Landon, we probably need to get you healed so we can use your arm, because as it is right now, you can't do much for us. So I'm going to run you back here. I'm going to have
Let's show 'em what we can
Landon
do.
help us out big time. We're going to get that limb back first. And then we're just going to do a general heal. Takes remote control out of the mix, so no more help from our turrets. And then as far as you, Landon, you have 1 movement point. Probably won't be doing a lot with you since there are shooters out there. Now this guy only has 13 hit points. That's how close our Overwatch came to taking him out. That's crazy. What I'm going to do with you, first of all, is let's see what you can do against that torso. And you can take it out. And that's good, because now we're going to run you, my friend, into cover.
Looks dangerous.
Alright. And we're going to have to get you healed. So, I don't know. Do you have... Yeah, you have thumbs up. Let's get a med kit on your person. And be ready next turn to get yourself healed. Now, I could run all the way in here to try and get his... I don't think any of these are closer or that are really going to charge us. So, I'm going to keep you right there. Soren. My turret could always work there. And Soren, that means I can see about dashing you over here. I don't know if that quite gives you enough of an angle, but we're going to find out.
No rest for the weary.
Yeah, it doesn't really give us a chance to take her out, does it now? Do we have a chance to take out his head?
Oh no.
Pretty much.
Not again.
Yeah, pretty much no. We are getting in the range of being able to zap now, though. That's the good news. What I'm thinking with you, Paul Forrest, let's just check your shot over here. Can we take out the reinforcement part of this thing? You know, and since I got to move out of the way of the turret anyway, we're bringing you up at least crouching behind this rock to do it.
I see them.
Except now, the pole's in the way. And there's probably not any really other worthwhile target. Oh, there is. This guy, the reinforcement's trying to sneak on in on us. So let's see if we can... What do we want to take out first? Let's try for the launcher arm first. And let's take your pistol. And at least get rid of that. Now, we still got our work cut out for us. We got shooters galore. Very, very close. We have this guy over here that we took that initial shot on. We're going to put some more hurt on him. And I also have a grenade.
Okay, there, operative.
Cannot boom blast.
Alright, let's see if this works.
But we're going to try landing the grenade here where we have 2 reinforcements that are going to be a pain in our rear ends. Please don't go off the map. We did some hurt to him. Let's follow it up.
Work.
And we did some hurt to him. Now this guy probably has regeneration, and he sure does. This guy still has his weapon, so these guys are still a threat for us. Still a big time threat. So, what is it that we can do? I guess we bring you behind some full cover. I don't know what else we saw. There's yet another one over here, a shield bearer that can reach us and do a lot of hurt.
What's our move?
I am going to hide behind this rock now with you, Landon Avery. Well, I already got you hurt once. I don't know of anything else I can have you shoot at or do. So, Soren Black, stay put. And then we got Steve Panine. And there's just a million shooters out there. And supposedly the only one you can see is right there. So.
Target missed.
And we are just missing galore. We cannot hit that thing worth a darn. This is frustrating. Smoothie, which Triton are you seeing? The guy over here. So we can lower potentially the count over here. Let's go see what the shot looks like. It doesn't. We got folks in the way. So if I want to give you a shot over there, you're gonna have to move. What we're probably gonna do now, we do have the proper head on you, Smoothie. So we're coming over here to move you, and we're gonna adrenaline rush. And now we're gonna see. Well, you know what? Let's take a look at his head. So adrenaline rush does not help your accuracy. How about we just throw that out there? So since we can only hit a big target, let's hurt this one. Can we not even hit a big target? That hopefully keeps him in our sights. And let's see. It's gonna be a very hurtful turn, my friends. We're gonna get a sucky arms. Okay, so he didn't even get to swing at the turret. I figured he would. That's bad. But we were far enough away. He didn't hurt us that bad. Can we be so lucky on all these shots? No. Well, so far it's a qualified yes. Now we got this guy. Pepper Cloud. And I don't know if any of those was a reinforcement call. I hope not. And it's amazing that guy didn't see anybody to go. Oh, he still could. Looks like he's going to bleed out. That's the last person he's going to paralyze. And we have a claw coming at us.
Oh.
Okay. There's a lot going on here, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot going on. Fortunately, this turret did not get clawed. And with this shield bearer, we know for a fact that we just have to take out the pincer. And we also know for a fact that you would also be able to see that thing and that thing. So you can only see one other thing if I do decide to remote control you. There's that. This turret, let's see where your shots are. This guy's handled, but you also have a shot up here. Except he's crouched a little bit behind a rock. So we'll hold off and try to realize what will be our best course of action here coming up.
Do we have a
Now
plan?
you have a zapper. I would like nothing better than to start us being able to zap, but we also have too much else to deal with right now. Holy smokes, do we ever. What I'm going to do here, now this is Acid Myrmidon, so maybe, can you hit the Acid Myrmidon? and try to take out its torso. And you didn't. Well,
Ready.
can you take out a torso? He's also a nice shot for you too. And his torso's still there!
Have to focus.
It's not there anymore, but it's going to pop as soon as he bleeds out. Now we have you over here, and we have this laser turrety thingy that mostly kills this guy. And he will bleed out also. So you two are freed up for next turn if you survive. Do you,
Receiving loud and clear.
Paul, you do have sight on this guy. So let's take a look. Not that one. Here, with this weapon. And it's a pretty good chance to hit. 2 shots, we could take away his bulldog, but he'd still have arms to hurt us. So, let's see. I think this is your, out of all the choices out here, this is your target, this is your guy. And you have 2 quick aims, which is exactly what we need.
Steady.
Let's have him lean out so we have our best chance at a shot. There, like this. We can choose where we hurt him most. Take out a sucking arm. There's legs. Nothing is worse than anything else. So we'll at least take out his sensor head.
Got lucky.
And then we'll see what else we want to hurt.
I need an angle.
Lean out. And we'll take out a blood-sucking arm. Now he is definitely hurt and bleeding, but he is still effective. I'm going to see, we have no more quick aim, so I cannot quick aim a pistol. We have you, who's bleeding 10. Now this guy is gonna bleed out. Just needed to make sure. So Felipe, you can't quite see her, but you can probably kill her, but then you'll need to be healed, and there's no immediate threat that I can see, so I can keep you hidden here as long as somebody else can take out that guy. And we got Smoovie nearby. In fact, Smoovie, maybe what we do is this first. And who can you see? Let's find out. That guy is out of it. That guy's out of it. This guy's not out of it. So maybe what we do is heal you and shoot off in the distance with your shot. Since Smoovie can probably work on her. And we also know, however, this movie can't kill this thing. And his aim will get worse if we use his special perk, because we could afford it. Now, it says nothing about losing aim like we obviously did before. But let's hope. We'll find out for sure. If the aim goes kaflooey, which it does, but it's still good enough. And is she bleeding? Enough? No. They never are and never do bleed enough, do they? So her claw will not hurt us. So therefore, I'm going to get you healed.
Focus. Focus.
And we don't have enough because of the paralyzation. We don't have enough for a shot. But at least you're healed. we're going to get you into this corner.
Already there.
Alright. Now the only problem with shooting you around the corner, my friend, is that if we do that, you're getting return fire, because I doubt you're going to be accurate enough to kill. Oh, or could you be accurate enough to kill him? He's got a lot of armor. Kind of has a lot of armor. Let's get a better sense of the armor. Well, the armor is pretty much 10 all around, except on the carapace. Oh, the torso has 30, so the torso is not where I want to shoot. And so I can't quite get accurate enough with you. So what I'm thinking, Steve Panine, it brings you out of cover, but I do have other answers to this guy. And they're rapidly running out of shooters right now. They are rapidly running out of shooters. So I think that's what we'll do. Steve Panine, step out into the open.
Moving out.
Steve Panine, hang on to your will.
Preparing to fire.
And Steve Panine, can we take this guy out? Now we got a little bit of a problem over here. And Felipe, especially if I end up thinking I need to shoot a grenade over there. That one and that one we see. What do you see? Yeah, you don't see the ones we need you to see. Well, I do have Landon Avery, who's healed back up, though. And so you can be the one that rescues me over here. So let's dash. Problem is, it leaves you-know-who over here undealt with. Oh, we only hit? Well, so we don't exactly step out now, do we? And I can't take one more step if I want the shot.
Let's just get this over with.
Well, we get the shot this way, though. It's weird. With one weapon we could step left, and the other weapon we could step out right. Kind of bizarre. So, Gandhi, let's think about this. I had this thought through in my mind, and I think what I was thinking is, Duke, you can finish this guy off. And one more shot should do it. He's done. Let's start running towards the target we have to capture now. Everything else, I believe, either can't hurt us or is going to die. So all our focus goes there. We may have another wave of reinforcements that he's able to call. That's the downside of the whole thing. But we're getting there. You know, why don't we try this? Oh, you don't have enough for a war cry after that anyway. What I am going to do is get you close anyway, in case we need some big shots on the guy. As a matter of fact, let's just reload a rocket in case we end up needing it. Felipe, stay there. The Duke Butterball, head back over in this direction. In fact, before we run you, let's do this. Get this in your hand and this in your hand to help us out. I don't think this Scorcher can see much of anything but that. Even though he's going to end up running away now, I want to shoot something. So we got hit by some acid there. And he may have... Oh, he just regained will points. So we got lucky that he did not do anything this particular turn. Now, as far as will, who has will here? Felipe, you have all your will. So you could onslaught, say, someone like Sarin Black, who will survive that acid, who can come up here and not be able to zap. Alright. But if you, and you can, do this,
Hey, we can do this.
he will start with a couple zaps.
Ready.
And we got a long way to go, my friends. We've got a long way to go. Now, fortunately, we can probably get, and we can, get another onslaught if we move forward a little bit.
Let's go. Let's give it all we got.
What are we doing?
It's only going to get us up to 24, which is nowhere near close enough. Then, let's see. Maybe if we take out some more body parts and get him bleeding a little bit more, something could be done. Anyone else around have a zapper? No. So I think we will see about taking out a leg if that'll be possible. Or a head. Or some other body part.
Gotcha.
Another body part's out. He's about to die. But we don't need as much more to get him zapped out of here. So we're risking this game we're playing. We're risking big time. And all I can do with you is we can't dash, unfortunately, but you'll be up there for, if he doesn't move, getting some more zaps in. And we're also having some individuals with paralyzing pistols out there. And so we need to get you guys, and you'll have a couple quick aims also, into the play.
Gotcha.
In fact, we'll start doing a couple quick aims.
Why can't I hit?
Why did that miss? These are we've had some ridiculous shots that are almost foolproof, and they're missing. And we have no more will to propel more shots.
Can't wait.
Does anyone else here? No, you just have a zapper. Let's get you close. Avrantios. What we could do is maybe get you over here and war cry the dude. To hope that paralyzation really keeps him paralyzed. Landon Avery, you don't have a zapper. Gandhi, I think we checked with you already. You don't have a zapper. So Gandhi, let's just come over here and heal our friend. And there's not much left that we have available to do. Now, do you have the wrong kind of pistol? I already checked with you. Let's get you running up here in case we need the help.
I see a hostile.
Yeah, but we're not shooting it.
I'm gonna try dash you.
And we have you, Felipe, who does not have a zapper. So all we're going to do with you is move you forward with your will points to hopefully inspire us. And we are going to cross our fingers. He called reinforcements. So odds are he's going to bleed out. Odds are he's going to bleed out. Odds are he's going to bleed out. It's going to be cutting it pretty dang close. think with the little bit of hurt that we're doing by paralyzing him is taking down his health just enough where we gotta clear the map in 2 freaking turns. And we saw one guy come in where, and we probably don't even have sight of them anymore. So we don't really know exactly where the reinforcements are coming in. Okay, well, we can see one. What are the odds that he's the only one? And the turrets cannot see him. We need to get rid of him.
Enemy still active.
One shot down.
Let's just get this over with. That's it. I'm dead out here.
Yeah, you're kind of exposed, aren't you now? Kind of exposed. What we're going to do... So I think if I run off in this direction... we have to reload so it's not even available. Well, unless we do this. Oh, you don't have will. Felipe, you have will.
On my way.
I don't know how many more reinforcements. It's often 3 at a time. We don't know exactly where they are. We're going to try and see if we can find some of them by moving over here. We found another. Right where I thought we might have one.
I see a hostile.
And there's 2 right next to each other. How about that? That means you, Gandhi. Can you reach them? Nope. So, we're going to run you this far.
Dashing to the coordinates.
Just so you can at least shoot the rocket.
Alright, let's see if this works.
We got some arms gone on the one, but he's probably, if he's got a spitterhead, he's not running away. And it's a Bane champion, so guess what? He has a spitterhead. So we need to come up with some more firepower over there. How about you? Oh, you don't have the ability to quick aim. Well, you do have a pistol.
Steady. We need an angle.
And Frantios will move you forward.
Moving to position.
And we got you guys. Landon, you have will for a dash.
No rest for the weary.
And you can see one of them.
This better work.
Duke of Butterball. And let's see if our turrets can get lucky enough to see anything. I know this big wall's in the way. Actually, we have a shot here. And that means we have remote control to try another shot. I wasn't hopeful that our turrets would be able to see over there, but you know, look at that. Now, what's he gonna do? Do we have 1 turn to remain 20? Yeah, so we still technically have 2 turns. We know we got this bleeder over here. Who the heck can run over there? Not this turn, you can't. And not with that will, you won't. Sarin, or Duke Butterball, let's get you moving.
Moving to
Let's hope we don't have some other bleeder out there that we gotta track down, or we're gonna lose our captured Acheron. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, we know where it is. We know where it is. And we also know we can run this far and try to lob a grenade over there. Except, are we out of... Oh, for launching a grenade, I was thinking we had rocket. I was thinking like a rocket and we had one action. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Let's just move you there. Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn. We have not got the ability to dash. We're running over here as fast as we can. Your health is not in good shape. The Duke of Butterball. You cover this way in case he runs over this way. And we spotted it.
Let's do this.
No choice but to
Now you Vrantios do have Boom Blast. We can hope. And he's not dead yet. I heard it squeak. And it will bleed out. And are we going to be left with any hit points? 2? 2. Oh, he's technically not anymore frozen. Oh no, I think it's going to die no matter what we do. I think it's going to die no matter what we do.
Ready?
Because this does damage. And that's going to be enough for it to die. Doggone it. Alright. Chalk this one up to failure unless we can find a way to kill this turn. So. Who's our closest individual? We just don't have one. Do you have a line of sight turret? No. Why not?
What are we doing?
Do we have a line of sight with anyone? It's just a bad angle for us to try to see through it, especially with that bench in the way. Oh man, this is tough. This just stinks. Well, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I have nobody close enough to get down there and make it happen.
Here goes nothing.
Maybe another grenade will work. Oh my goodness! Oh, I was already crying about losing this mission on the last turn without a capture. Oh, baby! We did it! And we got a level up for Gandhi, joining the ranks of level 7ers. Alright, crucial success. We have successfully secured the Acheron Specimen 0 and transported it back to base. Research into the species' inner workings can finally begin. New research available. Replenish. Check research. Specimen 0. It's going in there, and it has, surprisingly enough, a high priority. We'll keep Ugathian Entity up there just because it's only got 9 hours to go, but Specimen 0 is now next. So good job, team. Now I know that mission was long just because we were all on razor's edges here. We got these ships to get to a new mission. We have these ships now that we'll have to get to a new mission. And who else is left? We haven't. Oh, well, guess what? We don't even have to move them yet because we do have the option for an ancient site next time. Our supplies are good enough to be able to do it, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I hope you enjoyed today's nail biter down to the last moment. You know, you might think I tried to do that on purpose or something. Oh, I couldn't have written a better script. You know, that's the old 3, 2, 1 countdown on You Name the Show, where you hit the buzzer at the last second and you save the day at the last second. Well, we got to do it on that mission. It was kind of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Click the link right now when it's there and appears to catch the next episode. And I hope to see you next time.